Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. I got it, it's really late. And I almost missed doing the Crash the Titans, so I really need to run that out. Plus, I kind of wanted to share something I found. So, first off, let's get the Crash the Titans before I get way too into my own blathering. Here we go. Crash the Titans for today against 5-star Black Suit Spidey. When he came out, he wasn't that big of a deal right off the bat. Like, he was cool, but like his necessity wasn't there yet. He didn't really. No one was clamoring to have him. He was just another 5-star character, which had cool, strong abilities at the time, because 5-stars were still, I don't want to say new, but they weren't old yet either. But then Kitty came along, and Kitty, more correctly, Kitty with Rocket. And this guy, Black Suit Spider-Man, was sought after as the Kitty Rocket Killer. Because, the whole shtick behind Kitty with Rocket is just buffing strike tiles. And 5-star Black Suit Spidey says, yeah, if I put my purple way up here at 5, all your strikes are worth 0. With 1 apiece. So, basically ruins their entire plan. And then his blue is also a built-in stun. And his blue has a stun and does more damage if the enemy's already stunned. His green is a big damage with stun. He's just meant to disable that whole theme of strike tile-based teams. Does he have anything else going for him? No, not really. You'd think someone with the name of Spider-Man in this game would have web tile action. He doesn't. Doesn't do a single thing with web tiles. It's kind of a shame if you ask me. But anyways, his whole shtick is based around really being anti-strike tile teams, which means if you fight against him, just don't use strike tile teams, and you should be fine. Who are we using this time? Sandman, Flint Marco. Well, guess what? Sandman don't use strike tiles. Sandman uses protect tiles. Look at this one. This is yellow. They only put it 3, by the way. Creates 5 projectiles. Okay, and if there's 7 or more on the stage, then remove them all and deal some big old damage. Now, of course, it gets better. When you put it up and it puts up 6 of them, then you need 7 or more to do the big damage. So that's a thing. Green is nice though. I do like green. You know why? It's an enemy team hit, which green is known to do. Plus, it stuns the target. How many greens do you know that stun? Yeah, not a lot. Usually that's reserved for blue or purple, sometimes black. I like to kind of keep note of these other stuns that appear on other colors, because you could literally make a stun team with all kinds of different colors of people and just kind of rotate the colors that you're stunning with if you play your cards right. Of course, this requires the board to play with you, be nice to you, or, I don't know, maybe have another way of getting AP efficiently. And then finally, purple. It's only costs 8 purple, but you swap 14 non-yellow basic tiles, converting 5 of them to yellow. In other words, it feeds your yellow, which does this, which is nice. I still like this because it's got stun. That's why I put it up there. But maybe for this fight alone, I'll do this. Kind of need the damage. The only thing that sucks is that you need to make the projectiles right, and he doesn't have any other way to make projectiles besides this. So it means you're going to have to cast it twice in order to get that damage. And that's what I don't like. This just does its damage and stuns for 9 green. This just swaps tiles and makes some of them yellow, which is still good match damage for Sandman. This makes projectiles, but doesn't do anything else until you get another 10 to spend. So really, if you want that damage, you got to spend 20. And that's right there is the reason I'm not going to bump up to 5 for this fight. I'd rather just have the other abilities work. So, anyways, that's my synopsis on it. Yours might be different. Ready? I'm going to do this. And of course, because it's a crash, we turn on the animations. Okay. We need yellows and purples and greens. I see yellows. And yeah, I see some purple. He uses purple's passive forms. He uses blue and green, so we don't really have to worry. All we have to do is take greens when we see him, so he can't get them. But that's about it. We can let him have the yellows or purples. But I mean, I'll take it just so he doesn't do his match damage to me. Of course, he gets a purple to fall in there. Why not, right? So I guess I gotta take those greens so he doesn't. Let's see. I can't let him have more blues because his blues stuns and it's only cost 6. So I gotta have to do this just to see he's still gonna get it. That stinks. Oh well, prepare to be stunned for a moment. Not in the good, like, whoa, that's shocking sort of stun way. No, in the he pushed me inside the head. Double axe hammer sort of way. Oh yeah, he's invisible too when you're stunned, which doesn't mean much in a one-on-one fight because it's not like you're doing anything anyways. But, you know, when there's teams involved, you can tell that really it gets annoying. I can't match that black 4 because that actually gives him 3 more blue. I'm going to have to move it around so he doesn't get that damage out of it. Well, actually, black is not a strong color for him. Maybe I will leave it alone. Although there's no strong color for me out there either. So what am I talking about? Guess I'll just do that. They're not really giving me much AP to work with. This might be a wash. If only for the fact that I can't get the AP to do stuff. Oh, see, there's a green fell, but 3 greens fell. Like, come on. I guess I got to take the blues. Oh wait, there's yellows over there. I'll take those yellows because it changes into purple. He can have the blue. I'll eventually get stunned, but I mean that was going to happen, and he's going to get more green. His green will kill me. Oh no, only 3,000 damage. I expected a lot more. That's right. It is only put at like level 3 or something. I'm going to take this green right now before I shuffle the board with his purple. Oh, I forgot about that sitting there. Okay, so he gets a free hit. There you go. And let's shuffle some stuff out there. I'll go sand surfing. That's cool, right? I think that's cool. So we're going to do some sand smashing, which has no animation. Can you tell me why? I would love to know why that doesn't have an animation. Cool. Now it's my turn to stun here in a second while I destroy half of my protects. And just spew a bunch of sand on them. I hear that's what Spidey likes nowadays. We'll do that. Ooh, this will be just enough protects. Now there's 7 of them. There's the animation. Big old sand hammer. Cool. I need that legendary token. Cersei's going to be in stores soon. Cool. Anyways, oh, by the way, how you liking Echo so far? She only had the 1 node today for introducing, but I don't know. She shows some promise. Anyways, what's the other thing I wanted to show you? That's right, in versus mode. There was... Let me see if I could find one. I don't know if it's worth me doing it because the wrong people are powered up to show this off correctly. Ah, man. I don't know. This might not work right. So a normal team nowadays at my level of PvP is Scarlet Witch, Colossus, and Apocalypse. And I'm not seeing them here. But War of the Realms is not where I would expect to see them anyways. Let me skip that one. It's only 24 points. Oh, Apocalypse is in there. Anyways, the team I used, and I've beaten them multiple times now. I want to say 6 out of 7 wins, 6 out of 7 potential times since I've started using this team. Let me just go in and make it up for you right now, okay? It was, let's start out with, he's around here somewhere, or he's not. Did I pass him up? There he is. Heimdall. Shuri. And Lizard. Yes. Apocalypse, Wanda, and Colossus, all 5-star characters, all champed. 6 out of 7 times were beaten by this Heimdall, 4-star Shuri, 4-star Lizard, and without barely any damage taken. Reason being, Heimdall says other friendly powers cost 1 AP less for every fortified tile in that power's color to a minimum of 3 AP. So you can do a lot of stuff with fortified tiles, making things cheaper and cheaper. Not to mention, deal almost 20,000 damage, right? Plus 5,500 approximately for each color fortified tile on the board. Do the math. There's only 6 different colors on the board that you can fortify. So that 5,500 times 6, you're looking at, like, you know, it's over 30,000 damage. You add that onto the other, like, near 20. It's a lot of damage. I know it costs 10 red, but it won't cost 10 red because you're going to make everything cheaper. We'll come back to that. This yellow says you're going to, you know, your allies will go up in the air and you're going to get 3 AP in each of their strongest colors. Meanwhile, while Heimdall's in the front with everyone else airborne, he's going to take less damage. It'll keep him alive longer. Not to mention his blue heals him, and that's going to help you make fortified tiles. This is 6 AP, this is 8 AP, but they aren't, because Shuri's here. Shuri's, wrong one, there it is. As long as there are 5 fortified tiles on the board, enemy powers cost 3 AP more, and friendly powers cost 3 AP less. Just 5 fortified tiles is all you need. That's it. And to get that rolling. That means Heimdall's blue actually costs 3. His yellow costs 5. His sword costs 7. That's on top of his own buff with his blue to bring down the cost even further for fortified tiles out on the board. Okay? This red, if you want to, if you need to, costs 8. But you can fortify 6 tiles. If you really need to spend your red there, I would implore you to save for the sword. I mean, if you can get the fortifieds out there without this, that'll be great, because then you could just sort it up for cheap. And you will, because of Lizard. Lizard is where you get the ball rolling. His R complex costs 7 purple. You can use 2 purple AP to start a match. Maybe 4 if you want to throw in the all APs. All you need to do is get that 7 purple. If you get that 7 purple, this is 4 basic tiles turned into fortified repeaters that refortify themselves every turn. You basically, unless the enemy really gets rid of them, you'll match them and match them again within 1 turn, or does some sort of special effect to kill the tile. You're going to keep these fortified tiles out there, and it's 4 of them. You only need 5 to activate Shuri. You only need 6 blue to get Heimdall to make more fortifieds on the board. It's not hard to get this rolling, especially when you start with some bonus AP. You're not looking at the damage aura complex. You're not looking at anything else it does. It will give you some free AP here and there as it moves tiles around, but you're not counting on that. What you're counting on is 4 fortified tiles at all times. Plus his black is a stun for 3 turns. It only costs 7. Oh wait, Shuri says 4. Oh wait, Heimdall's going to bring that down to 3. You have a 3-turn stun for 3 black AP. Who cares about his green right now? It does like some team damage, and we're not here for that. We're here for 4 fortified tiles. We're here for a 3-turn stun for 3 black AP. And this will become 3 purple AP before you know it. You're going to keep the fortified tiles rolling because of Lizard. Shuri's going to make sure things stay cheap, and not to mention enemy stuff will cost 3 AP more. And if you need to, her green, even though I only have it 11, because I want to, I had this up to 5 because if I really need the fortified tiles, I could count on it. But anyways, the green is there because you can destroy a bunch of tiles on the board and get a 2-ton stun on the end. I can't talk, on the enemy if you hit a fortified tile. Believe me, you'll have plenty of fortified tiles out later. Thank you, Lizard. And Heimdall, because Heimdall makes them with that blue. Before you know it, as long as you're using the all-seer correctly and choosing tiles you need to have cheaper, like his red costs 10, right? So you know you're going to need to put, Shuri's going to bring it down to 7. You're going to need at least 4 more red tiles to be fortified to bring his sword down to 3. You're going to need at least 1 black tile to bring Lizard's stun down to 3. 1 purple tile to bring Lizard's our complex down to 3. You see where I'm going with this? You're going to need 2 yellow to bring the Bifrost Bridge down to 3. Bring everything down to 3. And once you have everything down to 3, you're spitting out so many powers so fast with 50,000 damage for his Prismatic Cleave. I mean, do I need to say more? Keeping the enemy stunned is key. And 3 black AP for a 3-turn stun is huge. So Lizard will keep Scarlet Witch stunned. After you kill Scarlet Witch, make sure to go after Colossus next. Apocalypse can be last. Yeah, that sounds weird because he is a threat, but let's just say he's going to go off and do his big old set of punches, right? That's where Heimdall's yellow comes in. He sends his allies in the air, right? And Apocalypse's red only targets the weakest person on your team. So he can't hit your weakest people, hence his punches fail. He spent 7 AP on nothing. This team is great. The only bad thing about it is the computer can't run it. So you're going to get hit for retaliations. You're going to get hit, and it's you know what? Just prove them wrong by hitting them back and laughing at them later. This is assuming you have a good Heimdall, Shuri, and Lizard. But hey, it's been working wonders for me, and I'm loving it. So anyways, that's against Wanda, Colossus, Apocalypse. I see a ton of them in PvP. I figured I'd bring this up to those that could use it. So that's about it. That's what I got here. I wanted to show you more. I wanted to play a little more, honestly, but it's so late. I gotta work in the morning. I gotta take, my daughter into school. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll talk to you guys real soon because, we got to pull for Shuri soon enough. Not Shuri. Have Shuri on my head. Cersei. Okay, later, y'all.